Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com and your weather authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Friday morning forecast update. Big update again today. We've got pretty typical summer weather here lined up for your Friday. No heat advisory today. Looks to be a dry weekend, maybe some rain coming back early next week, and I have the latest drought update to show you as well. Of course, the drought conditions continue to worsen, which is why we've seen so many burn bans issued here over the last few weeks. But today, actually, very pleasant morning. We are starting out in the low to mid 70s in most areas, and still as of this recording, a few hours from sunrise, so maybe even a few areas in the 60s once we get to about 7 a.m. or so. High temperatures today should feel exactly like yesterday. We'll wind up in the mid 90s this afternoon. Still some humidity out there, so your heat index about 100 to 102 degrees today, which means it's not high enough for a heat advisory, but still going to be very warm out there. So if you're trying to do some yard work today and this weekend, obviously early morning will be best for that, and then the afternoons will be pretty warm for us. So our frontal boundary here is completely washed out. That's the front that brought some of the rain the past 2 days, so we really don't have the trigger for any rainfall today, but the heat and humidity alone may be just enough to pop up a few isolated showers this afternoon. Futurecast is showing us mostly sunny through the morning and partly cloudy this afternoon, and it does hint at maybe a few isolated showers across the Toledo Bend region today, but don't get too excited for any rain here over the next few days, but we'll likely see some rain come back to the Arklatex on Monday, which will likely keep these temperatures in the 90s. Speaking of the 90s, we should be in the upper 90s this weekend, maybe kind of flirting with 100 degrees or so, so definitely some warm afternoons, and it looks like we'll get a decent breeze going on Sunday. If you get the wind going, sometimes that helps out with the humidity, so hopefully we'll see a little more wind next week. It's just been stagnant with the light wind so far this week. And here's a look at the drought monitor. Of course, last few weeks here we have seen this moderate drought continue to push into Arkansas and Louisiana. Basically everybody here in Oklahoma and Texas, at least in moderate drought. Now we're seeing some severe and even extreme drought conditions develop across the I-20 corridor, but we did see a good push of rain here yesterday, so hoping that will help out, but we do not have much rain in next week's forecast. We do have a few showers and storms there on Monday. Again, a little temperature drop to start the week, and should be at least tolerable through Tuesday, but it does appear maybe some triple-digit heat returning as high pressure builds next Wednesday and Thursday.